Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode of 15-Minute Builds, and in today's episode, we're going to be building this hospital or clinic. This was suggested by one of you in the comments on one of my videos. I don't remember which one. It was a while back, but I loved the idea. So, we're going for it. And it's nothing fancy, it's primarily hardened clay, and, or stained clay, and then some quartz, and then there's some normal clay in here as well. So, not a huge number of different blocks, but I think you guys will like it. So, let's go ahead and get right to building. I am going to put 15 minutes on the clock, starting right now. So, the first thing you will want to do is take white stained clay and start laying that out, and we are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it is 15 by 11, just like that. And then we'll just go ahead and draw this little box around like so. Then we'll go ahead and take those walls and stack them up an additional 3 high, just like that. And then we'll take the corners out and replace that. Instead of the white stained clay we were using before, we will use light gray stained clay, just in the corners like this. There we go. Now on top of that, you're going to go ahead and put down another layer of the light gray stained clay, just like this. And then we'll go ahead and stack that up one more. So it's going to look like this when you're done. Now, here, oh, what am I doing? Here to here, which no one is ever actually going to see unless they're looking at it from above. We need 159. We're going to go ahead and put, whoa! Undo, set 159. There we go. I don't even know what I did there. Wow. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and put some holes in the walls. I'm going to gather up all these. Are these repeaters? I think these are repeaters. What did I do? I don't even know. Comparators. Somehow I spawned comparators everywhere. But that doesn't matter. Okay, so, actually let's do this. So we're going to leave room for a door right here. We're going to take some light blue stained glass, and we're going to put it like this. And then on this one and this one, we're going to add another glass pane so it looks like it's sticking out just like that. Gives it kind of the effect of doors being open, which is pretty cool. Now this is 163, so we're going to put windows in like this, like that, like that, and we're basically just going to do that throughout the whole entire outside of the building. So you're counting in 1 from the light gray, count in 1, start here, and then do a 3x2, leave a space, do another 3x2, etc. So it's going to look like this. Now it looks kind of weird right now because of the lighting, but don't worry, once this lightens up a bit, it will look much better. Now here to here, we're going to set quartz, so we get kind of this tile floor pattern thing. And then here to, oh, I don't know about here, we're going to put down clay blocks. Not hardened clay, but regular clay. We're also going to put hardened or regular clay in the ceiling, like that. Now we need to get some prismarine lanterns right here. There we go. You're going to count into 1, 2, bam. Into diagonally, bam. Here, 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 and we're basically making the pattern that you would see on like a dice is essentially what you're making there. So the lights are going to go like that, and then in each of the corners in the floor, we're going to put another one of those as well. And originally I did have lights here, but I think that provides enough light, honestly. I think that's probably good. So now we have to tackle this, and this is one of the more important parts of the build, because without it, the front is really boring. So you're going to start out by laying down quartz half slabs in the upper half of this row. Right in the middle, you're going to make a little red X with red stained clay, and then in the corners, we'll go back to the white stained clay. Next to that, you're going to put quartz blocks, and on top, quartz slabs, just like that. Now, in the upper half of, or I'm sorry, the lower half of this block and the lower half of this block, you're going to lay down quartz slabs and bring them all the way around the building. Just like this. There we go. And that's going to give us that extra little level of depth and detail that this build desperately needs. Because, to be blunt, it's not a very complicated build. It's actually an extremely simple one, almost too much so. But then again, if you look at hospitals, they kind of confer, for the most part, to what's called brutalist architecture, which generally means lots of cement, very simple boxy shapes, not a whole lot of detail and depth. So this is what we got so far, and that's not too bad. Now, let's clear out our inventory, and let's get to decorating the place, because this is essentially the hospital in its entirety, as far as the structure goes. But we still have a lot left to do to kind of clean it up, make it look pretty, and all that kind of good stuff. So let's grab a oak sapling, and we are going to plant one, I think, right about here, and then just put down any block going up 3 high, and plant the sapling, and that'll make sure you get a nice tall tree instead of some real derpy little tree. Here we're going to do the same thing, but we're only going to go up 2, and we still got a derpy tree. Okay. So, sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe you have to use a solid block, like wood, instead of leaves. Let's find out. Spruce, why not? That'll work. So, let's go here. There we go, that gets us a nice, reasonably sized tree. And they're a little bit different, but that's okay. Now, over here, we're going to plant some bone meal, which will plant flowers and grass and all that kind of good stuff, just to make that area a little bit better. Now, inside, this is where we start to get into the fun stuff, and it's also stuff that I did not do over there at all. The first thing that I want to build is, where is my cyan? We'll take some cyan stained clay and bring this around like that. And this is going to be our counter. So let's take a little bit of snow and put that on top like so. So this is kind of our reception area, right? So behind here, we'll maybe do, what would we want for a chair? I really think like a stool. No. Let's go quartz. Let's go a quartz chair, just like this. We'll put that here. And maybe, I almost think this is, no, I think that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to go with it. Whatever. Next, I need a cauldron. I don't remember where cauldrons are located. So we're just going to grab one here. Whatever. And then some oak leaves. And on top of each of these, we're going to put a cauldron and some plants like that. And the reason we're putting the plants here is because it covers up these lights in the floor, but it still lets the lights in. So a little bit of interior decorating, essentially. Now, over here, I think, is where we'll put a couple beds. We'll say this is a... I don't know what kind of a clinic this is, because we didn't really leave a whole lot of space for walls and stuff, but yeah, whatever. These things happen. So, I'm thinking we'll put some iron bars in the ground like that. Ooh, can't do that. Okay, let's use carpet instead. That would be under decoration, and I think we'll go white, because white is kind of the color for these types of things. And that's centered in the middle of the window, so let's make this one centered in the middle of the window as well. Just like that. That'll work. And then what we could maybe do is if we bring that over like this. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to find out. Banners. Let's take some white banners. Oh, it will let me put banners up there. So we're going to put those up like a one of those divider, like privacy curtains. We'll do that. It's not perfect because it's Minecraft, but, you know, it's better than nothing. And we'll do one more row right here as well. So we got these privacy curtains up to keep anybody from peeking as they walk over. This I don't know how I feel about, but then we'll say maybe, maybe we'll have like a little waiting area over here. So we'll go like a chair, another chair here. In fact, let's turn that stair as well. And then this one can be like the little thing that, you know, where all the magazines and stuff like that sits. That should work. And we'll top that off. And that looks pretty good, honestly. It's a real simple hospital. It's nothing fancy, but I think it works out pretty well. So guys, I am going to call this build done at 12 minutes and 18 seconds. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.